Hi, welcome to Foxfire Tarot. We are just coming through the pink moon, the new moon of spring, so lots of new beginnings, and it's quite exciting actually, so that's really cool. Today we're going to be reading for Taurus since we are going into and are in the astronomical sign of Taurus. So, let's begin. I'm going to go ahead and cut the deck. I'm just going to give it a little shuffle. I hope everyone's doing well. It's a bit rainy and miserable out today. We're in the lockdown once again here in Halifax. So there's that. Which I knew was going to happen anyway. You know, but at the end of May, like I said, at the end of May, we're going to come out of this and it's going to be a little bit better. June, July, August, and then we're going to see some more stuff happen. But you'll have to refer to my forecast for this year for that. And it's in one of the playlists below, so check it out if you haven't already done so. I might do a half-year check-in. We'll see. Okay, so we're looking for Taurus. The reading for Taurus, please. Happy birthday, Taurus. Let's see what's been going on with you. I know some of you out there have been working on some stuff. Okay, so you're looking for some kind of celebration or union. Feeling nostalgic. But I feel like you're living in the past currently. And I think you're having some unrealistic expectations happening. This came up for your last reading. Yeah, Page of Cups in reverse. That message you're looking for emotionally is not coming in. But you got to be strong because the Strength card is here. You know that about yourself. There's some addictions and things I feel like you're suffering with, or you're with somebody who's suffering with addictions in the present current position. That's Capricorn energy as well. We have Leo energy here, and again, some water. So we're looking at, you know, Pisces, Cancer, and Scorpio. All right. So let's finish up our current position here. Yeah, I'm just going through the top here. So with the Six of Cups in the reverse, the Page of Cups in the reverse, and the Strength card in the upright position, we're looking at somebody here who is definitely looking for, you know, they're having expectations of things. It's unrealistic. Maybe they're being a little bit naive to which, you know, the situation they're in. There's a lot of naivety taking place here. You know, and I feel like a lot of you are living in the past for some strange reason, where it is in the reverse. So I know you're feeling nostalgic and things like that, but I think you're stuck in that headspace. And maybe just emotionally you haven't grown from that. So I feel like the Page of Cups, that information you want to come through is to help you deal with that, to move forward emotionally so that it's not crippling. Page of Cups in the reverse talks about, you know, a bratty kid, being immature, you know, a breakup perhaps. And again, you know, dependence. So I feel like there's a lot of you out there who are looking for someone who does not represent those qualities, or something that is coming into you that you want to have bring into you. You're asking the universe to, you know, straighten this out. Like, you know, let's not, I don't want to break up. I want to work on myself and I want to make it through. And, you know, you do have the strength. You're asking for strength. You do have it. So currently, to position today, we have the Devil in the upright position, which talks about constraint, being held back, being chained to something, being attached to something, being addicted, having obsessions. I feel like you or the other person that you're involved with may be struggling with quite a few addictions. Could be drinking, drugs, like, alcohol, drugs, smoking, or it could be like a shopping or a gambling addiction or a workaholic thing. It doesn't have to be like, like substance. It can be other things. Maybe they're addicted to their lifestyle. Maybe they or you are addicted to certain things about the relationship or obsessed with that you can't sort of break free from. Okay, so just keep that in mind. There's a couple of storylines coming through for those of you where this resonates with. I feel, Taurus, though, you have some addictions you have to let go of as well. And I feel that one of them is codependency. That's just coming through. Okay, let's go. This is not you. Ugh. Come on, universe. I need something here for Taurus. Please bring forth something to show us what's happening. I feel like that's all that's for the center. Center. No, you need more. Oh, come on. Okay, here we go. I'm feeling a lot of heart chakra as well. So I feel like there's some emotional issues happening. Again, yeah, just to so Ace of Pentacles is there, just to reiterate, and the Temperance card is in the reverse. So your coin situation is looking good. You have some abundance coming in financially, and it could be one or both of you are working or bringing in income. That Union card is in the reverse, so I just want to look at that quickly, guys. So there's some disruptive energy going on right now with you, Taurus. Okay, there's feelings of like no movement, chaos. You're feeling kind of like things are out of control, and that might be due to this card here, the Devil, being there. But the interesting thing for this reading, Taurus, is that it's in between both the Temperance in reverse and the Devil card. So I feel like in order for you to have this financial abundance, this wonderful Ace of Pentacles here, which talks about investments, financial opportunities coming your way. I feel like you have to let go of those maybe spending sprees, maybe look for a new job. I feel like some wealth is coming through, but in order for you to do that, you really have to concentrate on, becoming unified. And I feel like that's a unified position with respect to yourself and the partner you're with. And again, to let go of those obsessions, those discomforting constraints, those things that make you feel trapped or chained to something has to be let go. I feel like the number 6 and the number 1 and the number 5 is there. So 6 and 5 is 11, so 2, and then 7. So that's a number 9 for your current position, which is a nice ending number because then the next number is 1. So I feel like a new beginning's happening for you, Taurus. So don't worry, don't panic right now. I think everything's going to work out in that way for whatever you are wishing for currently to take place. Because the Strength card is there and it's telling you, it's reminding you that, like, yeah, hey, you know what, you're nostalgic. You might be stuck in your mind. Maybe that's the obsession. Maybe you can't get out of your head. And in order to do that, you have to kind of turn that temperance in the other direction. You have to unify, balance. Okay, mind and heart need to be balanced. That heart, again, that heart chakra I felt earlier has to do with the Temperance card being in the reverse. So I really think you're in the process of healing, Taurus, and with that immaturity there, I really think that needs to be dealt with. Okay, so let's look at the future tense, what's coming up. Okay, so I feel like, yes, there is going to be a change. That depression's going to leave you. That feeling of being betrayed, or that, that constant nagging feeling that, they're going to leave you. It's definitely being represented here by the Ten of Swords. So let's just look at that. So the Ten of Swords talks about betrayal, gossip, endings, things like that, failure. You feel defeated, and I feel like you feel betrayed in a way, but you know what? The universe is going to turn that around if you do the work. You're going to get through this feeling, and I feel like you yourself, Taurus, are the one that is making this position in your life, perhaps feeling like you are betraying others, or that you are being betrayed, because it is a mental constraint, which again represents, it's underneath the Devil card. So again, an addiction, an obsessive behavior, a compulsive thinking pattern that needs to change. And in order to do that, you have to remember the universe is there to remind you, like, yeah, guess what? There's like 10 swords sticking in the back of you, and you're laying face down on the ground. So like, how are we going to turn that around? And the universal energy is telling you, what, we got you. Don't worry. It's coming through. We're going to make this all better. But you also have to do the work, right? Okay, so let's go ahead and pull 2 more cards, please. Thank you. Yeah, so we have some push and pull going on here with the 5 of Wands, a little bit of conflict, communication problems, but ultimately it's a card of like, perseverance. It's a card of making it through. It's kind of like, hey, there's all this, situation going on, but I also feel like we can make a compromise, right? So again, that balance, a compromise needs to be made, and I feel like that compromise is within you. So just keep that in mind as well. And it could be with your partner. Maybe you need to back off a little. Maybe you need to push forward a little. Like, it just, whatever that resonates with you, Taurus, that's what's coming up here. Because the 5 of Wands, again, it talks about compromise, oppression, completion, opposition, conflict, aggression. There's some rivalry taking place, and the universe feels that it's within yourself. Again, going back to that initial feeling of that struggle within you, that balance. You are in conflict with yourself, okay? And you need to find that balance, because that beautiful, abundance is coming through. That emotional and financial abundance is coming through. You just have to work on some past mental thinking patterns and free yourself from those. Okay, last card, please. Okay, thank you. I'm just going to grab that. Hang on one sec. Hi, sorry about that. Okay, so we got the 8 of Cups in the reverse, and that just talks about feelings of retreat, abandonment, moving on, feeling that necessary energy to move forward with your life. I feel like something's coming to an end here, Taurus, as something new is beginning. I'm going to reevaluate the Page of Cups since this is in this position, and I feel like the Page of Cups does talk about you wanting new love, new feelings, new emotions, new excitement, in your current relationship. And for those of you who are single, you are looking for new love and new relationships, okay? Because this card represents trust in the upward position, and it's in the negative position currently. So I feel like you want to trust and be trusted in that new relationship as well. Okay, and also talks about messages of happiness, intuition, and emotional start. So I feel like a lot of you are coming out of this phase where you're done feeling sorry for yourself, you're done making excuses for other people, and you are in this transition period where you want that abundance, and you want to move forward with a union that is in the position of being trustworthy, and that you feel like you can't trust your feelings or their feelings, and you're constantly self-doubting. Okay, with the 8 of Cups in the reverse, that is a self-doubt card, also a withdrawal. And I feel like the universe is reminding you, like, don't abandon, don't leave, don't move on. Like, you need that solidarity, but you can make it through this. For those of you who are in a broken relationship and you're ready to move on, this is your validation. For those of you who are in a relationship who, you want to work on it, this is your validation. These are all the things you have to get out of your head and get balanced, that sort of thing. Stop being addicted to past thoughts, past mental patterns, low frequencies, and, get out of that nostalgic, like, this is how I used to be, this is how I used to, like, some people get stuck, like, for example, when you're young, this is just coming out of me, and you grow older and you have difficult time, like, transitioning into, like, your 30s or 40s, that's the energy I'm getting here. It's like you have this mentality of, like, a teenager, but yet you're an adult, and you need to find the way to bridge that gap so that you can emotionally, intellectually grow and become to that point where You're not self-doubting, you're very confident, and you know exactly how you feel and what you want in life, right? And that also could also be for the person you're with as well. I feel like there's a lot of push and pull here with this Five of Wands. So the universe is just reminding you, like, yeah, there's conflict, there's always going to be conflict, but it's how you compromise that matters. So find the will and the strength to compromise, but don't compromise your integrity or your morals, but you need to compromise, like, am I looking at this from a different perspective? Can I look, am I seeing this clearly? And yes, this is what you're going through consistently. You are constantly doubting. You're constantly asking yourself these questions, right? And the universe is here to tell you, all you have to do is compromise. Compromise with your thought process. Put it away for now. Come back to it later with a fresh set of ears, fresh set of eyes, fresh set of mouth. In other words, speaking, right? Wait to speak. Take your time. Be patient. You know, you don't have to blow up your relationship if you are afraid of losing it. Basically, self-sabotage is coming through for some of you. Let's look at the bottom of the deck and see what's going on. Yeah, see the Four of Swords in reverse, which is a nice sign because you're coming out of that restful position. You're coming out of that place of, like, you know what, I'm done feeling depressed. I'm done feeling, anxious. You do have that restlessness, and I feel like you're ready to act, although you feel burnt out, and yes, there's anxiety, but I feel like you're ready to move forward now. Like you're really trying to work on yourself, Taurus, and that's fantastic, right? So again, getting out of your nostalgic head, remembering that you're feeling like to withdraw, but you are strong. You were strong. You will get through this feeling of betrayal and feeling untrustworthy and things like that. That trust will come in with the Page of Cups. The abundance is there, and of course, compromise is what needs to happen. So I hope that helps. I'm going to go ahead and clear these away, and we're going to pull up some cards from our universe manifestation cards, and also I have a few here that I kind of would like to. I'm going to start with these. These are my chakra cards, and they kind of have like little nice meanings to them. And I don't have the book handy, so I'm just going to have to go intuitively because I'm not familiar with these cards, but they just did speak to me. Okay. Alright, Taurus, let's see what's going on here. I'm going to pull 3 cards for you, or whatever falls out of the deck will be for you. Clarity, intuition, messages, information, protection, necessary steps, advice, confirmation. Thank you. Okay, so wisdom is the card that came up, which is the number 5, which is the year of number 5 is this year's number. So I feel like there's a lot of out of nonsense we learn, and out of chaos we grow. We become less chaotic, right? Wisdom comes from being patient, from understanding, from a point of view where your perspective can change. That is what wisdom is to me in this card. I feel like a lot of lovely orange vibration, purple vibration. I feel like there is a safety in numbers. There's number 3 that comes to mind. There's a home. There's somebody coming into your life that will provide wisdom to you, and I feel like you need to pay attention to that. And it is a male figure, so you might want to consider looking towards that wisdom. And I'm not suggesting that it is the be all end all, but that person might just need to see their perspective, and that's a really nice card to have. So I'm going to put this back, and then I'm going to pull. So that was your message from the chakra universe. Now I'm going to pull your universal energy cards here and see what messages of abundance can come through for you. Messages, information, clarification, confirmation, please, for Taurus on their journey. Okay. This is not coming up. They don't want to tell you anything. They're just saying, I have somebody saying just wait. Just be patient and wait. You're feeling very restless as well, Taurus. Okay, I'm just going to pull a card if this isn't popping out. I feel like that's what I need to do here, guys. So I'll be here all day. I don't feel like this card's wanting to tell me anything. So I'm going to put these aside. Let's pull Spirit Animal. See what they have to say. Maybe some divinity can come through this. Ladybug. Sorry guys, just hang on a second. Okay, thank you, sorry about that. Alright, so here we go. I'm going to pull a card, please, for Taurus. Oh, I know there's some information in here. These cards I can feel are very energetic. Okay, here we go. So we have quite a few cards here. So, okay, we're going to start with this one, which is community. And it's the bumblebee. So it says, oh, I need my glasses. Sorry, guys. So it says, ow. You are a powerful creator. Your work blesses everything you touch. Be open to receiving sweetness. You are the queen of abundance. So, Taurus, you're somebody who gives quite a lot. And it's lovely to see, like, you're going around from flower to flower, pollinating, leaving your lovely gifts behind, and taking gifts, receiving gifts, giving gifts. And it's a lovely card. So that represents you, Taurus, whoever that resonates with. Now we have the coyote. So again, revealer of truth. So you're looking for that truth. This coyote is going to come through. Don't take things too seriously. Make time to play. Great wisdom. Great wisdom comes from laughing at your own folly. Look out for the traps and tricks of life and learn from them. So don't play into a lot of this drama that gets created with our mind. We do not need to feed it. We can shut it down and learn and grow from that. And this is what the coyote's saying. He's like, you can learn from your mistakes and become wiser. And that true wisdom comes from laughing and letting go and trying not to be so serious about things. Okay, so that represents your personality as well, your mental thinking. You have the moose. Again, wisdom. I can't make this up. Like, it's everywhere, right? The wisdom card is there. The wisdom card is here. I'll show you your coyote. It's a lovely card. Okay, then you have your bumblebee, which is sense of community. So you have great friendships. So the moose talks about let your head and mind reach to the stars. Again, head and mind balance. See, this is another really nice affirmation for you to think about, and also it's confirmation of this reading. It says, keep your feet grounded on the earth. Listen to the ancient wisdom in your soul. The ancestors speak through you, and you know much. You know lots. So again, there's that beautiful Canadian moose there to remind you that it's within you. So that's talking about your soul linking. And then the swan, which represents grace. You're a graceful person. You who glides across the waters of my soul, bring me your wisdom and light. Help me transform into elegance and grace. Inspire me with dignity and the spirit of beauty. So this is your inmost desire. So you want to have the swans bring you the message of being graceful and tactful in these situations. Then we have the lynx, which talks about keeper of secrets. Again, there's that devil constraint card. This is clarifying that. So it says, take time out from the world and be the observer. Nothing can deceive you when you trust your knowing, okay, your intuition. You see other secrets and keep them sacred. So you do see people, you see them, and you understand them, and you keep that in, you keep it close guarded. You don't go gossip, and so you're a very, very loyal person in that way. It says you see that, and then it's sacred. So in silence and solitude, you will find strength. Now, this means that this is your energy field getting zapped from all of the feeling you receive from those around you, and I feel like that's your gift you have, and you're most likely very empathic, and the links is there to remind you to take a time out and recharge your batteries, because you will absorb all this. You're very, very in tune with other people, and you see their secrets, their innermost desires, their soul conflicts, all those things, those feelings that connect us to one another as soul clans, I call us, or soul families, right? So that's just a reminder there. Then we have the giraffe, which is the visionary. Oh, I'll show you the links. It's so beautiful. Oh, kitty. And then the giraffe. Okay, so that looks like a family of giraffes. I'm feeling contentment and peaceful from this card. It says, rise above earthly matters. So it says, glide through life with grace. Again, there's that grace card matching up with the swan. You are able to see the right path. Okay, you can stand tall in your self-worth and love with a big heart. So you need to stand up for yourself and take position in life and be strong in that. That is your strength card that was in your reading. This is your strength card. This is why. This is how you need to be strong. That means you can't see the right path if you're always down here looking through the trees like a giraffe eating leaves. But as soon as they pop their head up and they can see across the horizon what's coming, what's dangerous, what's to avoid, where food sources are, where there's water, then everything is in clear view and your clarity will come. So stand tall, Taurus, and you know what? You are the visionary. You can make this happen. You can manifest what you want. Okay, then you have the hawk, which is the messenger card. This is your page of cups in clarification. So it says, spirit is sending you messages. Open the greater vision to see the signs. Open your greater vision to see the signs. Focus on priorities and eliminate distractions. That is what you need to do to cleanse your mind of old pattern thinking. Okay. You have a bright future, and you need to let yourself ascend into new heights. Again, new heights, okay? The draft card. I can't make this up, you guys. So I hope this resonates with you. I do see one card on the top of the deck. I'm just going to show you. It's kind of like push the side, and I'm going to take it since the others, they didn't pop out. So I feel like the spirit or the universe is telling me, okay, you need to take this card for Taurus. And it says an awakening. Taurus, you are an awakening. Okay, also a really nice springtime card with the new moon last night. So again, it says, oh my Lord, wake me from life as I spiritually sleep, as a spiritual sheep. May I hear you through my own instincts and common sense. So Taurus, you need to find the common sense. You need to look within yourself. You need to listen to the universal energy around you. Listen to the trees. Go out into a garden. Have faith in yourself. Follow your intuition. Stand tall like the giraffe. Okay, find your wisdom. That messenger's coming through. Okay, and again with that moose wisdom, and you have your revealer of truth, that coyote. Okay, that inner, you know, you're not going to take things too seriously. You're going to work through that mental clarity, and then you're going to have this beautiful awakening, and that is what's going to make all of the difference. Okay, you have some beautiful flowers here. Okay, you have some doves, some flowering, I feel like this is a very sensual feeling, a very calm feeling, a very, very nice, grounded, earthly, you know, peaceful, serenity type of mentality you will achieve if you do this. Okay, so again, here, that's that card. If you wanted to take a snapshot of all the beautiful things that mean something to you. At any rate, I hope that helps you, Taurus. And in the meantime, you know, like, share, and subscribe. Tell your friends if they're interested in readings to check me out. And yeah, I hope that really cleared up some things. And for those of you that it resonated with, you know, I hope it brought you some clarity. And thanks again for joining and checking in on my channel. I'll see you guys when you wake up in and the next time you wake up in my timeline. Bye.